Hello and welcome back to another video. I know I haven't uploaded any video in donkey's ears, but today I'm back, and here we're looking at a very interesting problem that does not work, but I'll show you everything in a moment. So this is my claim. The derivative of the step function, here's the step function, equals to the Dirac delta function. Of course, this is not true, because here's a discontinuity at x equals 0, and the function here should be undefined. And infinity is not even a real number. So what's happening here? And I've tried to do something else. So I basically took the step function and I expanded it as a Fourier in its Fourier expansion. And I did this because I wanted to try to do something very interesting. Basically, this is of course not true, but what if we take a limiting case? Basically, a function which slope at x equals 0 approaches infinity. We basically take a limit. And I've tried to expand this function in its Fourier series just to try to do this. And I took the derivative of this expression and here's the delta function, or at least it should have been the delta function, but it isn't. And there's a problem with this formula. And the problem is that, firstly, this function should be periodic, but I just took an interval from minus pi to pi because the interesting stuff is happening here at x equals 0, not everywhere else. And there's a problem with this function because, firstly, the integral from minus pi to pi of the delta function should return 1. Instead, it returns, well, it returns something that does not converge. And this is a problem. And I'll show you why this is a problem, because there is something called the Gibbs effect. Basically, there is a discontinuity, and the Fourier series of this function doesn't actually get close enough to the function. So you get a wiggle wave at x equals 0, and it doesn't approach to the function. And this is the problem, and I'll show you on a computer simulation of all of this. So the blue function is the step function, and the other one should have been the delta function. Look at this, what a mess. And this is probably due to the Gibbs effect. Here you can see all those little wiggles